What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we survived a nasty ambush at the hands of Team Rocket, but our ascension of the Johto Gym Leader Castle continues. Our next target? Pryce, the leader of MAHOGANY Gym and a user of Ice Pokemon. So Houndoom is going to see some action, as well as Machamp. We're also going to see Zapdos, because many ice types are also part water. In theory, I should be okay, but we'll see what happens. Starting things off, we have a dude in a beanie. Chill out, I'll keep you frozen till spring. You just keep telling yourself that, Border Alvin. Because from where I'm recording right now, it's summer. So prepare to be melted and incinerated. And also prepare to go down in flames. Because we're leading off with Houndoom. Sunny Day is going to be of tremendous help in this fight. We're also going to bring Machamp as backup. And we'll need Marowak to deal with that Magneton.
Despite being sidetracked by uninvited guests, the trainer has managed to reach MAHOGANY Gym. The first opponent in line is the Border, Alvin.
I'm leading off with Houndoom. Check out this arena, full of ice and water. He's leading off with Venusaur. Grass Poison type, holding a Bitter Berry with the moves Roar, Reflect, Body Slam, and Razor Leaf. This is going to be a walk in the park. I'm going to start things off by setting up Sunny Day.
Okay.
And hopefully, I'll be able to completely sweep him.
The sunlight has turned harsh.
Reflect isn't that much of an issue because I'm going to use special attacks. And I know I'm faster than it, so in theory, this should be a one-hit KO. Let's hit him with Flamethrower and see if I'm right. Come on, Houndoom, use the force. Don't let the sight of water slow you down. And there we go! Venusaur! One-hit KO!
One hit.
This video is starting off nicely. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going.
What will be the next Pokemon?
His next Pokemon is going to be Seel, Water type, holding a PRZCure berry. Surf, Encore, Disable, Ice Beam. This Seel is not much of a threat because all I need to do is hit it with Solar Beam. And because it's an unevolved Pokemon, I should be able to one-shot it just like Venusaur.
Again, Solar Beam. It's super effective.
Oh, 2 HP! Wow!
Encore's call.
I never thought I would offer a salute to a Seel of all things, but man! Way to go! The fact that you hung in at all is most impressive. Granted, you're still going to faint, but bravo!
Down it goes.
2 Pokemon down and 1 to go.
This has turned into a one-sided
His last
battle.
Pokemon in this instance is going to be Kadabra.
It's down to the
Psychic
last
type,
Pokemon
holding
now.
a Twistedspoon with the moves Encore, Disable, Psybeam, and Ice Punch. It's a decent special attacker. Not nearly as good as Alakazam, but it's still got some impressive stats to work with.
They go into
It
battle.
also has the distinction of having one of the most disturbing Pokédex entries.
There's the attack.
It mentions the fact that a child with psychokinetic powers once turned into a Kadabra.
Oh,
That's
The sunlight
unnerving,
has
to say the
grown weaker.
least.
Reflex appears to have worn
Ah,
off.
the Encore
The
ended,
Encore
which is good, so
presentation is
now I
over.
can go into
The
crunch
hard sunlight
time.
comes. Battle conditions appear to be changing.
Oh, you gotta love puns. Everyone loves puns. Well, except my sister, but that's a different story entirely.
There are no more
Total
remaining
wipeout,
Pokémon.
dude!
And there
Yeah,
goes the
I
battle.
won like totally easily. Well, that wasn't very difficult. Shoot! Well then, I'm switching to summer. Watch me as a swimmer. Are all borders swimmers during the summer? I guess that hadn't crossed my mind. Oh well, we can think about it another time. For now, let's continue fighting. The second trainer is a skier. Lots of trainers take their Pokémon to the ski slopes. Hello there, skier Carol. In order to deal with you, I'm going to need to lead off with Zapdos. The reason being is that Zapdos' Thunder Wave will be extremely useful. It'll mess up the Icy Wind flinch strategy that Carol uses. Aside from that, I'm going to bring in Machamp to deal with the normal types. And for my third Pokémon, let's send in Kingdra, just in case that Marowak shows up.
The next opponent is Carol, a skier. She's sure to battle with the same grace that she shows on the snow-covered slope.
I find it rather ironic that the Kanto trainer battle theme plays when you're fighting Johto gym trainers. Again, I question the motive behind the music selection in this game, but we can think about that another time. Her first Pokemon, Seadra, Water type, holding a King's Rock, with the moves Icy Wind, Twister,
They're eyeing each other
Headbutt,
warily.
and Blizzard. Let's zap it out of the sky with a
They
Thunderbolt,
prepare for
or
battle.
zap it out of the water, I should say. Oh,
when
she's
a
going for a
Pokemon
switch.
switch.
Gee, is she gonna send in Marowak?
Oh, it's Marowak!
How did I guess that was going to happen?
What's the opening damage?
Marowak is
That
a
caused
ground
no
type,
damage at all.
hence the reason why my Thunderbolt didn't
Our
work.
Pokemon
Holding a
switch
Burnt
affects the
Berry
flow
with
of
the
battle.
moves Icy Wind, Headbutt, Rock Slide, and Blizzard. I have no idea how Marowak can learn ice attacks. That baffles me. But this is the reason why I decided to bring Kingdra in the first place.
The
Kingdra
Pokemon
is here for some
returning to
Marowak
Pokeball.
whooping. As good as Marowak's physical attack is,
Oh, it's
you should
Kingdra.
know, I've used it. It's not that great at taking special hits.
What'll it do?
Thankfully, the Rock Slide missed, and it's nice to see the AI's Rock Slide missing for a change, after mine has missed for God knows how many times. Let's hit it with the Surf, see if we can get rid of it.
face each other.
Marowak also is not the speediest Pokemon, so you should have no problems
Still no
outspeeding.
weakness. It hung on.
Oh, it
Give
hung
a
on
beat.
with 6 hit points. It's gonna go for Headbutt.
What's that?
Doesn't do
I
much
like
damage,
that.
but it does have the chance of flinching.
Short HP with some leftovers.
Thankfully, I can feather off any headbutts
big
or
HP
bites
difference
that she
between
might
the two
use
comebacks.
against me, because I have leftovers. And isn't that nice? One more Surf
Oh,
attack,
what's this?
and this thing is going down. Alright, that's her first Pokemon taken
Yeah,
care of.
it's
The
going
question
down.
is, will she send out Seadra or her third Pokemon?
Which Pokemon will join the battle now?
Alright, so
Oh, it's
she sends out Raticate, normal type, holding a PRZCure berry with the moves Icy Wind, Bite, Hyper Fang, and Blizzard. I'm a little hesitant to send out Zapdos because if that Blizzard connects, then it's going to hurt. To start things off, I'm going to use Dragon Breath. Maybe I can get paralysis off of it. Hyper Fang is
What's
pretty
this?
strong,
That did little damage.
but it's not that strong because it didn't deal much damage. Still, you should watch out for it.
Great
Ooh,
hit.
that Dragon Breath did a nice amount of damage. I think I'm going to try a Surf
The white-hot battle
and
continues.
compare the damage output. Raticate's gonna keep using Hyper
What's
Fang.
next? A light hit.
I don't think Hyper Fang has any additional effect.
attack.
It might flinch, but it might not.
That inflicted some damage.
One more Dragon Breath and this thing is going down. Raticate is pretty fast,
action
although its
continues.
defenses are lackluster.
They
Fighting
prepare for
Pokemon
battle.
obviously do very well against it. But you know,
What was
Kingdra
this?
is doing a
The
perfectly
hit
fine
lands
job.
right off.
One more Dragon Breath,
Dragon Breath.
and down it goes, and a pointless crit to boot. Absolutely wonderful.
There's only one Pokemon left to come
And
out.
I can handle it with no
This
problem.
Pokemon is back for another go.
Look at
This
this!
is the last
A fully
Pokemon.
evolved Pokemon fighting against its
It's a
pre-evolved
fierce battle.
form. But that won't last because I'm going to bring in
Okay.
Zapdos for the coup de grace. And I'm going to take a
This
sip of
Pokemon
water
is
while I wait.
switching out. The Pokemon appears with a cry.
One Thunderbolt and this Seadra is going down.
A furious attack. A powerful blow.
Whoa! Okay!
What impact will this Pokemon
I gotta
switch
applaud
have on the
Seadra.
battle?
That Icy Wind was something else. Alright, let's hit it with a Thunderbolt and see if we can deal it any damage. Well, obviously we will deal it damage because it's super effective damage. And it's damage that's going to ultimately KO Seadra.
That settles
Very
this
nice.
battle. And there goes the
Battle
battle.
number 2, cleared without much difficulty, I have to say. The later gym trainers are proving to be even easier than the earlier ones. I guess my plan just got swept away. It got zapped out of the sky as well as washed away, courtesy of Kingdra. Alright, time for gym battle number 7. We're squaring off against Pryce. Fine, I will help you improve. I would appreciate that, Pryce, and whoa! You have a legendary Pokemon on your side. Well, this should be rather interesting, I have to say. We're going to lead off with Houndoom. Houndoom, in theory, can take down every single Pokemon on his team. But just in case it doesn't go that way, I'll bring Zapdos as backup. Lastly, I want to use Mewtwo as my plan C.
This is a battle against Pryce, the leader of Mahogany Gym. The challenger will have to be alert for Pryce's powerful ice Pokemon and their freezing attack.
His first Pokemon is going to be Articuno. I thought as much. Holding a Scope Lens, Ice Flying type with the moves Fly, Ice Beam, Bubble Beam, and Double Edge. Houndoom and Zapdos are going to have to split the duties here. I'm going to start off by using Flamethrower. I could go for Sunny Day, but I'm not sure if Houndoom can survive a Bubble Beam and a critical hit! Yes!
It went down as
Oh
soon
my
as the battle
gosh!
started.
That critted right when I needed it to! I didn't even have to worry about Bubble Beam!
Oh, it's Girafarig.
Next up is Girafarig. Psychic Normal type. Holding a Paralyzed Cure Berry with the moves Psychic, Headbutt, Earthquake, and Shadow Ball. I can't believe I KO'd that Articuno with one shot. Unbelievable. Oh, my heart is filled with roses right now. Anyway, Girafarig can be a bit of a threat. Psychic and
They're eyeing
Earthquake
each other
is a
warily.
dangerous combination.
They prepare for battle.
And Shadow Ball can reduce special defense.
Whoa! Bam! That worked perfectly.
Alright, that was pretty good. Special defense fell, that's
down.
always good. Ew! Oh, this might be painful.
That struck home.
Alright, whoa! Wow. That took out almost half of my
Sparks
HP.
are flying from both
So we're gonna go ahead and hit it with another crunch,
They go into battle mode.
which will take down this Girafarig once and for all.
Yes, it's a hit.
Very nice.
Oh, it collapsed.
Pryce is turning out to be a bit of a pushover, but I honestly thought I was gonna have a lot of trouble with that Articuno, but that wasn't the case. And he's gonna send out Quagsire as his final Pokemon.
The heated action
This
continues.
could be trouble. Quagsire is a water ground type, holding a bright powder with the moves Surf, Ice Beam, Iron Tail, and Earthquake. I don't think Houndoom is going to survive to the next
They're eyeing
round.
each other warily.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hit Quagsire with a crunch. It's the best move that I have.
A furious attack.
It did the right amount of damage, but this Surf is going to KO me once and for all.
A power
Perhaps I should have gone with Sunny Day,
Oh, and down it
but
goes.
then again, he probably would have used Earthquake. With Houndoom
What
gone,
will be the next
Zapdos is not
Pokemon?
going to be of much help. So it's all up to Mewtwo.
They're ready to go. Oh, it's Mewtwo.
I don't think Quagsire can take down Mewtwo.
Number of remaining
Because
Pokemon
Mewtwo's
is
Psychic
2 to
is,
1.
well, Mewtwo's Psychic. It wrecks everything in sight.
Vicious
Quagsire is bulky. It's very, very
That was
bulky.
good.
See? It didn't even get rid of it.
How's that? The hit lands right off.
Well, one more Psychic and this thing is going down. Not a very tough gym battle, and I'm alright with that. Mahogany Gym was pretty easy overall. But I guess that's to be expected. After all, Ice Pokemon are probably the worst type of Pokemon defensively speaking. There have been attempts to make a defensive Ice type like Avalugg, but they haven't really been that successful so far. Yes, I think that you have the potential to climb even higher, and climb higher we shall, because with the Mahogany Gym cleared, we are ascending to the tip top. Well, not quite. The top as far as gym leaders are concerned, though. It's time for a rematch with Claire at the Blackthorn Gym. Now this is going to be quite a bit tougher, given that Claire uses Dragon Pokemon. But since there are only 2 Dragon types, get ready for a diverse lineup from both her trainers as well as her. Starting things off, we are squaring off. I train by battling as many trainers as I can. As I was saying, we're gonna square off against cool trainer Gloria. If you remember this trainer, she loves to put you to sleep. I'm gonna lead off with Marowak. And, I'm also going to use Mewtwo and Machamp.
This is it, the final gym. Awaiting the challenger are the members of Blackthorn Gym. The first battler is Gloria, a cool trainer.
Gloria retains her strategy of putting you to sleep, but now she adds trapping into the mix, which can get really annoying. She's leading off with Golduck, Water type, holding a Paralyzed Cure Berry with the moves Hypnosis, Whirlpool, Psychic, and Submission. I want to switch out to Mewtwo because none of Golduck's attacks will be particularly effective against Mewtwo. And Mewtwo's Thunderbolt will make short work of Golduck.
Oh, it's Mewtwo.
That is assuming I don't fall asleep first. It did go for Whirlpool. Very interesting. Usually she just puts me to sleep.
Trapped in the vortex.
Whirlpool doesn't deal much damage, but it does trap you, preventing you from switching out. Let's hit it with Thunderbolt and see if we can one-shot it. Alright, here we go. A critical hit! Nice!
Whoa, KO'd by
Nice
one
with a
hit.
capital N. Golduck is down, so what's her next Pokemon? She's gonna go for
Will
Smeargle.
this Pokemon avenge the honor
Normal
of its
type,
fallen comrade?
holding a Focus Band.
Number of remaining Pokemon
With the
is
moves
3 to 2.
Spore,
This battle outcome
Spiderweb,
is still far from
Nightmare, and
certain.
Super Fang. I'm going to use a bit of strategy here. I'm going to switch out to Marowak
Get ready to go.
because I want
Here comes the
Smeargle
Pokemon switch.
to put Marowak to sleep.
The
The reason
Pokemon
being is that the
opens to reveal
sleep
its
clause will
Pokemon.
be in effect. So Smeargle is going to put Marowak to sleep with Spore, as to be expected.
It fell asleep.
Spore is the only sleep-inducing move that has 100% accuracy, by the way. And now we can switch out to Machamp. The sleep clause is in effect,
That Pokemon
so she
must not
can't
have been the right
put
choice.
more than one of my Pokemon
Oh, it's
asleep
Machamp.
at any given time. It's going to use Spiderweb, which will trap me
Beating up Spiderweb.
in the fight. But
That
that's
Pokemon
okay.
can't make a getaway
I'm
now.
fine with that.
How
I'm
will
gonna
this
go
Pokemon
ahead and
win the
use
best
Cross
flow of
Chop.
battle?
It's going to go for Super Fang, which will reduce my
will it do?
HP by half.
Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Hopefully I can land a hit with Cross Chop. Come on!
Cross Chop.
Yes, and another critical hit! How am I
It
getting
collapsed
so
with only
lucky
one
with all of these crits?
Just one Pokemon remains.
I'm starstruck. That's the best word I can describe it.
This is
I'm
the
absolutely
last Pokemon.
starstruck.
The
Well,
number
no
of
matter.
remaining Pokemon is 3
She's
to
gonna
1.
send out
battle
Tangela
has
as her
become
final
one-sided.
Pokemon. Grass type, holding the Bitter Berry with the moves Sleep Powder, Bind, Mega Drain, and
Pokemon
Sludge
is
Bomb.
returning to
This
its
thing can get
Pokemon.
irritating because once it puts you to sleep,
The Pokemon
it'll
emerging
gradually
from its
reduce your
Pokeball.
HP with Bind as well as absorb it with Mega Drain.
There's the attack. The hit lands right off.
I don't really care about the fact that I am trapped because I
What
can
impact will this
hit
Pokemon
Tangela with
switch
Ice
have on the
Beam,
battle?
and that'll be that. Honestly, if anything, Marowak was meant to be a scapegoat in this fight, and it worked out pretty well.
The last Pokemon goes down. And
All
there
right,
goes the
first
battle.
trainer in Blackthorn Gym defeated. And I am very happy. Not too difficult overall. Had to use a bit of strategy there. I lost because of that one move. That has to be it. No, you lost because I'm smarter than you are. Simple as that. Let's see if your boyfriend offers more of a challenge, although I don't know if they are in a relationship. Go around with me before you shoot for the top. Then battle against you we shall, cool trainer Vince. And if you remember from the last battle, he had the first forms of each starter Pokemon, and now he's upgraded with the secondary forms. We're gonna lead off with Zapdos to deal with the water types, and Kingdra will deal with the fire Pokemon. Last but not least, Houndoom can take care of the grass types. Easy peasy.
The next opponent is Cool Trainer Vince. He's certain to be a tough opponent.
Not really. Each of my Pokemon can safely deal with two of his, and speaking of dealing with them, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's leading off with Wartortle, Water type, holding a PSNCure berry with the moves Reflect, Blizzard, Hydro Pump, and Mirror Coat. That is a darn good move set. So you'll want to try and KO Wartortle as quickly as possible, but that's not going to happen. He's decided to switch out to Bayleaf, Grass type, holding a Bitter Berry, with the moves Counter, Body Slam, Razor Leaf, and Light Scoop. Bayleaf is the most defensive of the 3 Johto starters, but I don't think he can take a Drill Peck from Zapdos. I don't think I'm going to get a KO, but I'll certainly come close. Yes! Only 12 HP. And it's going to use Light Screen. That is most unfortunate. I was going to count on my special attacks to win this fight.
One Pokemon is still capable of going up.
Let's hit it with the Drill Peck and see if we can get rid of it once and for all. We should be able to. And down it goes.
There it is.
Typically, Vince will have a Grass, a Water, and a Fire type as part of his team.
Will bring out a new Pokemon.
And he's going to send out Wartortle once more. I am concerned because now that Light Screen has been put up, I'm not 100% sure that I can KO this Wartortle. But I think I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt anyway. I know I'm faster than it, so no danger there. Oh, it's paralyzed! I am just getting super lucky with these. Oh, until that moment. That's gonna hurt. That really hurt. That is the danger of facing a Pokemon with Mirror Coat. Especially if you rely on special attacks like me. But that's past because down goes Wartortle. Yeah, that had me worried there for a sec.
Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force?
Last Pokemon is Quilava, Fire type, holding PSNCure Berry with the moves Dig, Roar, Reversal, and Fire Blast. Knowing Quilava, it's just going to spam Fire Blast over and over. And that's quad-resisted by Kingdra, so it doesn't concern me. See, watch this. This is going to do absolutely nothing. Ha! I laugh at your Fire Blast. Most powerful fire attack my foot. Thankfully, the Light Screen wore off, which is nice, so I should be winning this fight with this attack. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And now it's going to use Dig to go underground. He's only delaying the inevitable. Let's be honest with ourselves. And yes, I am going to miss, but come on. Do you honestly think a Dig is going to KO Kingdra in one hit?
What now? That did little damage.
Just as I predicted. I never noticed this, but I think Kingdra is going to be the MVP in this gym. Speaking of which, love the decor. The dragon teeth bordering the arena, the fact that you're fighting in a dragon's mouth, very stylish indeed.
Last Pokemon goes down.
Alright, that was the second trainer taken care of. But our most daunting task still lies ahead. I have a feeling the gym leader is going to be much tougher. I surrender! I was totally defeated! Darn right you were! That's what you get when you use only 3 types of Pokemon. Here we go, our final battle in the Johto Gym Leader Castle. So you're aiming for the top? Well, we'll just see about that. I'm not getting overconfident, Claire, because chances are you're going to be tough. Unlike Pryce. I'm going to lead off with my Kingdra. This could be a bit of a risk because knowing her, she's going to lead off with her Kingdra. I will also bring Marowak to deal with Ampharos, Nidoking, and Charizard. And for backup, let's bring Zapdos just in case that Gyarados appears.
The challenger has finally made it to the final gym leader, Clair of Blackthorn Gym. Let's see if the challenger can snatch victory from her ferocious dragon Pokémon.
Oh, it's going to be a mirror match! Just as I thought. Clair's Kingdra is a water and dragon type, holding a bright powder with the moves Return, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Dragon Breath. Almost exactly the same as mine, would you believe it? Except it trades Surf for Hydro Pump, and thus trades Power for accuracy.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Kingdra's Dragon Breath is the only thing that will be super effective on Clair's Kingdra, and she's going to be blasting me with it as well. My hope is that Leftovers can help Kingdra survive 3 shots of it. But my biggest worry is that I'll get paralyzed. And I didn't, which is nice. So I'm gonna slightly restore HP courtesy of Leftovers. But this Dragon Breath strategy is the best I've got. I can't send in Zapdos because then it's going to get destroyed with Ice Beam. So now here comes her Dragon Breath. Oh, I'm paralyzed! Not what I wanted to happen. Oh dear, this is not good. This is not good at all. Because now, Dragon Breath is going to KO me. Right when I didn't want the paralysis. That is painful. Now the good news is that her Kingdra is low on health. But I'm worried about what other Pokemon she might have. In the meantime, I think I'm going to send in Zapdos.
What will be next?
Zapdos' Drill Peck should get rid of Kingdra.
Now's the time to attack.
But of course, the big question is, what are her other 2 Pokemon? I've noticed that she often does lead with Kingdra, so I didn't really have a better strategy than to go mano-a-mano in a mirror match. Alright, what's her next Pokemon? She's gonna send out Rhydon! Rock Ground type, holding a Focus Band with the moves Roar, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. I really could have used Kingdra to take this thing down. But Marowak is going to be my best bet. If Marowak goes down, I'm going to be in trouble. Because I honestly don't see how I can take out this Rhydon. Thankfully, its Rock Slide didn't deal much damage. My best bet is to just spam Earthquake over and over again. It's not going to be as effective as a water or grass attack, but it'll still be super effective damage. Oh! Wow!
A sharp attack. That's it.
That did a lot more damage than I was expecting, which is nice. All right. One more Earthquake, and this Rhydon should go down.
Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
2 Pokemon down, 1 to go. What is her last Pokemon going to be? It's going to be Ampharos. Electric type, holding a Quick Claw with the moves Body Slam, Fire Punch, Thunderbolt, and Thunder Wave. This Ampharos is going to try and paralyze you as quickly as possible, and then use Thunderbolt and Fire Punch to finish you off. Compared to other electric types, Ampharos is quite slow, but I still think it's going to outspeed Marowak. Time will tell. Yes, it does. Now, can I tank the Fire Punch? Yes, I can! Okay! Alright! Can I emerge victorious? Come on! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Yes! Well, that battle was definitely touch and go at the start, but, Marowak pulled through in the end. Especially after that unlucky paralysis that Kingdra suffered. Oh man, that was close. You're skilled enough to hold your own against the Elite Four. And guess what's going to happen in the next video? You guessed right, we're gonna take on the Elite Four. You won through the ranks to reach me. I'm impressed. We, the Elite Four, will face you from here. And in the next video, we are going to take on the Elite Four as well as the champion. See you guys next time.